What the did I just watch? What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time today just to click on today's video. Long time no see. It's been a few months since I made a video. Life has been crazy. I'm going to get into that at the end of this video. But today we're talking about one movie, and it's called The Substance. Now, if you have seen The Substance, you'll have the same reaction as me and everyone else I've talked to that's seen this movie is like, what the did I just watch? Now, of course, this is going to be a no spoilers review. This is just me because I want you to watch this movie just to see what your reaction will be. But let's talk about The Substance starring Demi Moore. Is it Demi or Demi? I don't really know what to call her, but either way, freaking phenomenal. Like, absolutely kills this. This is probably her best performance I've ever seen. You have Margaret Qualley, who also is a supporting actress in this movie. Amazing. The acting in this movie, phenomenal. Margaret Qualley, she's actually the daughter of, the great actress Andie MacDowell, which is in some of my favorite movies, Groundhog's Day. She's in Multiplicity. Yeah, that's her daughter. Now, the plot of The Substance is Elizabeth Sparkle, played by Demi Moore, just turned 50.
People always ask for something new. It's inevitable. At 50, well, it stops.
Now, she is known for her aerobic show, which, kind of now it's kind of old news. Like, they don't want some old aerobics actor teaching aerobics. They want something new, and they want something fresh, and they want something hot. Which Dennis Quaid is in this movie, and he is this gross, robust character that just keeps mentioning how he wants someone young and fresh and hot. He just keeps saying that through the whole movie. But Elizabeth Sparkle, she's kind of way past her time. Like I said, she's 50, teaching aerobics. It's just not something that people want to see. So they're out to find a new model. And so Demi, she knows she's on her way out, and she gets a letter in the mail saying that this laboratory has created this substance.
One single injection unlocks your DNA and will release another version of yourself.
Now, once you take the substance, you can live in this new body for 7 days. This is where it gets a little weird, but you can live in the body for 7 days. Once the 7 days is up, you have to switch back to your older version of yourself. There has to be a perfect balance in between, so that way your older self can regenerate and give yourself the power to be young again. Does that make sense? As far as the movie itself, this movie is shot brilliantly. Every shot is so vibrant, and you just really feel... they do a really good job of capturing the POV of, like, you really feel for the characters in the movie, that you feel like you are that person. But of course, this movie, as perfect as the first hour and a half is, has some downfalls. Overall, I enjoyed the movie. I gotta say, I did enjoy it. It has really good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes as well. I can see why some people absolutely love this movie, and I can also see why a lot of people absolutely hated this movie. I can see it from both sides. Because the first hour and a half, this is a 2 hour and 21 minute long movie. The first hour and a half is absolutely phenomenal. It's a beautiful movie. It draws me in. It had my attention the whole entire time. I was just hanging on to what's going to happen next. And I love the storyline, the plot, everything that goes along with it. I loved it. The last 45 minutes happens, and it is so out of left field that doesn't match the pacing and the shots of the first hour and a half, that it really throws me off. That I wished that it was the same movie throughout the whole time, and not like this hour and a half long movie that was absolutely perfect, and then the last 45 minutes just shits all over the other hour and 30 minutes. It is so out of left field where I feel like they had two directors for this movie, and they had one director direct the first hour and a half of the movie, and they had another director film what he thinks should be an ending of a movie, and gave them no context, and just put the movies together. That's what I feel happened, and based off people I've talked to that's watched this movie, have the same thoughts as me. But like I said, it is a very interesting movie. The plot line alone is worth a watch. You should definitely watch it. But like I said, the first 2 acts are portrayed perfectly. Then the 3rd act begins, and it kind of turns from this suspenseful, like, body horror to basically like this cartoon B-rated version of itself that just wants to make fun of the first hour and a half of it. It was far too long as far as the ending, in my opinion, that I was like, God, when will this freaking end? Like, this needs to end now. But it didn't. It was like I was watching like an SNL skit like go on way too long, and you're like, okay, dude, like, I get it. Okay. It's gonna end here, right? No, it doesn't. It just keeps going. And you're like, what the is going on? And whenever the credits roll, basically at the end, you're just basically going, wow, I don't know really what I watched. Because clearly there's a stereotype in this movie that basically states that, you know, there's beauty standards have an age. And if you're young, then you meet all of society's beauty standards. If you're old, no one wants you anymore. It's basically the plot line that I received from watching this movie. Now, don't watch this with the kiddos, because there is some very graphic nudity. Like, I saw parts of Demi Moore that I never thought I would see in my lifetime, but you see them in this one. She shows it all. So, don't watch this with the kiddos. That'll lead to probably more questions that you're willing to answer right now, okay? So, just keep it to an adult's movie. It's still worth a watch. I would still recommend you going and watching it just to come back and answer a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Like I said, overall, it's worth a watch. I would think the first hour and a half is a 10. It's great. It's phenomenal. The last 40 minutes of it-ish, I mean, I'd probably say a 3, 4 maybe. I understand what the director was going for. It's just out of left field. So overall, I'd probably have to give this movie probably a 7, just based off how the two movies just intertwine. But I'm still curious here from you guys. But guys, I appreciate you guys tuning back in. It has been a long time since I made a video. I plan on getting back into a regular upload schedule now that everything is kind of settled down. We'll get into that in just a second. Basically what happened is me and my wife decided we're going to start our own small company. We started a company called Colossal Threads. This is one of the shirts I've made here. We do the designing, we do the pressing, we do the ordering, we do all kinds of things for the t-shirt business. It just was very demanding at the time that I wanted to go full force into this and not have any other distractions in my life. Of course, we both still work full-time jobs, and I knew it would just be hard to put out consistent content on this channel and also devote time into that. But guys, we plan on documenting everything as far as the journey goes. We have a YouTube channel for Colossal Threads. We have a TikTok as well. I have all the information down below. But with the YouTube channel for Colossal Threads, we plan on documenting everything as far as the designing, the printing, the ordering, any tips and tricks that we may have run across. There is a lot of YouTube channels out there about making shirts, but none that I see that walks you through the actual process of doing it. So I'm excited to do that. You know, if you guys want to go give us a follow over on Instagram, on TikTok, anything that could help support us. If you want a t-shirt made, I'll be so glad to design that for you, work with you, and show you the process of how everything's done. Make a video on it, and we can go through the process of doing all that. We've made some shirts already. We made for Josh over at Pop de Grace for the St. Jude, the first annual St. Jude benefit, which they raised over $5,000 to benefit St. Jude, which is absolutely phenomenal. Huge shout out to those guys and everyone involved in that benefit. It was such a pleasure to help them out and press those shirts for them. But guys, I'm excited for what the channel is coming to. I have some good stuff planned for this channel, for the Colossal Threads channel. Hopefully, you guys will follow us on this journey. Like I said, hit us up if you want anything made for you. We can definitely do that. Nothing is too big. Nothing's too small. I promise you. I appreciate you guys tuning in again. I can't say it enough. I missed you guys. I plan on getting back onto a regular upload schedule. I got some good stuff planned. I think that's it. Mom, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Hey, if you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click over here. As always, thanks for watching, guys.